Greetings, fellow viewers. This is Javamonk, and we're live from New York. It is Saturday night. Let's check and make sure that we're live, that we got audio. New York, yep, we got audio. We're all good to go. I'm gonna turn on some music. Let's see, what are we in the mood for? You know what, let's do Good Kid. Why not? Good Kid. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. Alright. Starting off with some Good Kid. Also, I forgot to turn off the brightness on my monitor. Whoopsie. So, today... Well, it depends on who's gonna come on to the show. I guess while we wait for people to show up, we can... In fact, you know what? Let's use this thumbnail. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. I'm gonna do some programming. Specifically, we are working on Uno. Yes, Uno. Believe it or not, we're doing... we are revisiting a game, and we are basically we're gonna kind of rebuild it from the ground up, rebuild as much as needed, and we're also gonna add a whole bunch of Uno variants. What's up, CJ? Perfect timing. I just finished counting. Counting what? Lately, I've been counting, dreaming about the things that we could be. I assume that's what you mean by counting. Hey, happy 170th, 170th YouTube stream. Hey, yo. Nice dress. Yay. Glad you like it. Let me turn down that. That way y'all can hear my soothing voice. And yeah. If you want, you can hop onto the server. We can play on the server. We can work on Uno. What do you want to do? Alright. So I've been over here testing out the Uno flip things, and finding out that apparently the light side cards just generate completely wrong. And I have the foggiest clue. It's not even consistent. Like you see here, like we have 2 yellow 7. Like this one has like 3. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Like the dark side seems to work just fine. Like, look at this. Perfectly distributed Uno deck. I don't know what's going on with that. So anyways, let's see. So today the plan, yeah, so Uno flip is gonna have a lot of load time. Once again, always going with the flow. I'll be on the server in case we have visitors. I haven't played Projective Set in a long time. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I can't count. Can't count what? Yeah. So, yeah, I've been hankering for some work on Uno. So what I was doing before the stream was I was assembling the loot tables for Uno No Mercy. So, let's see. Uno No Mercy. That deck comes with 1 more 0 of each color, 1 more draw 2 of each color, 1 more skip of each color, 1 more reverse of each color. We then have non-wild draw 4s. So let's do that. So these are specifically Uno No Mercy plus 4s. In case you were wondering, July's chair stealing stream was your 167th stream. Ayo! 167. That's awesome. Are you counting the ones that also were done on Mixer, like before YouTube? Let's see. That's for it. Yeah, because I have all of those streams available on the we have 2 of each color. Okay. Because I have all of those on the playlist. Who's the counting YouTube streams? Oh, okay. I believe I've done 5. They should all be on the Livestream Replays playlist, which, by the way, is an easier way to do that. Oh yeah, they're on the Livestream Replays playlist. Okay. So we have 2 of each color. The one thing we gotta watch out for. Actually, you know what? We'll split. Okay. I'm gonna keep a list of all the ones that were added in the order. So we have the 0s, we have the +2s, we have skips, reverse, plus the non-wild +4s. We're gonna do a place +4 with discard all. There we go. +4, discard all. There we go. And we have 3 of each color. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we have skip everyone. Skip everyone. There we go. There we go. And how many of those do we have? 2 of each color. Okay. 1, 2. Nice. Wild reverse draw 4. Okay. Okay, at this point we get into the wilds. So I think best way to do that is to go back to one of these and find one of the wilds. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that's the wild. And then we have... So first off, these are wild reverse draw 4s. For more curiosity, a 6/7 stream was January 12th, 2024, plane ticket to ride. Ooh, that's fun. With you, Ruby Monk, and Snowlane. That's fun. Okay. And then we set... And we want to mark these as Uno No Mercy cards. And then replace wild with wild reverse +4. I think that's what the texture is called. It's just reverse +4. Okay. I should do the same thing. So this is a reverse +4, which is also a wild. And then this one also is reverse +4. Oops. Do that. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then how many of those do we have? We have 8 of those. Wow. That is mean. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And then we have draw 6. This is +6. There we go. There we go. And we have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have draw 10s. Let's make sure it actually updated everything correctly. Yes, it did. And we have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ooh, and then we have color roulette. Okay. Plus color roulette. Alright. And then that one is... We have 8 of those. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta... So this one loot table now contains all the Uno No Mercy cards, but that is not how this kind of stuff works. So let's see. We have to make sure that these actually fit into single chests, because those are the loot tables that can be generated with this. Cards 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And now we got to figure out where the 27th card is. So let's see. Well, actually, there's 59 cards added, so actually we want to end at the 20th card. Okay. So what's the 20th card? We have 4 here. That makes 8. That makes 12. That makes 16. And then the 20th would be the non-wild draw 4s. Okay. Well, actually, one set of the draw 4s. Okay. So we got +4 red, green, blue, yellow. And we cut off at this point. Okay? And then deck of cards 7 starts off with that first set of... with that first set. Okay. Yellow. Okay. +4 red, green, blue, yellow, and this is where we start off. Okay. So then we have one set of draw 4s. Then we have 12 here, so that makes 16. And then done with one set of skip everyone's. Okay. So we go through the first set of skip everyone's. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and cut off here. And then, oops, that's the wrong way. Whoopsie. Cut off everything after that. There we go. Ooh, and then we also need to remove up to the first set of draw 4s. Let's see. There we go. +4 red, green, blue, yellow, and blam. Okay. Cool. That's the skip everyone's there. And then last set, we start at the second part of skip everyone's and then continue on from there. Discard all, skip everyone. There we go. Red, green, blue, yellow, and bam. Okay. I feel like there's a lot more cards in there. 59 cards added. Yeah, it should be 2 chests in a little bit. Well, really, it should fit in 3 chests. That's mildly concerning, but let's see if this... Let's see if that actually does anything. Let's see if it actually breaks anything. Okay. We want to activate Uno No Mercy. Okay. So now, function Uno is the start game, create cards. There we go. Okay. Let's check and see. So we got the standard cards there. Oh. Those did not load. Why? Probably because I didn't program them in. Okay. Create cards. Oh, okay. Naming. Whoopsie. Let's fix that. So this is No Mercy. Deck of cards 1. No Mercy. Deck of cards 2. And No Mercy. Deck of cards 3. There we go. Reload. Alright. Create the cards. Okay, there we go. Let's check and actually make sure we have all the cards that I've requested. Oh, uh-oh. Oh dear. Right, so this is a texturing issue. Actually, I think it's an item model definition issue. Yeah, it's a model definition issue. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's fix that. Okay. There we go. Oops. Ah! Crap. I accidentally closed the folder. They're just doing its own thing, you know? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. But it appears they're pretty much just, it's pretty much just a visual thing. So it should be fine. Nope, not function. We need lit table. Okay. Right, and then, so that's +4s. And then all the +6s, we need to move them to a different folder. Actually, how far does this go again? Okay, those are all the +4s. Cool. Okay. Oh dear. We have /uno /no mercy /no mercy. Whoopsie. Okay. Okay. And then this has all the discard all. So that should be No Mercy. Discard all. There we go. And then we got skip everyone. No Mercy. Skip everyone. There we go. And that's as far as that goes. So we're going to cover all those. And then we have reverse +4. There we go. And then we have +6 with no mercy. +6. +10, replace with no mercy +10. And then plus color roulette with plus color roulette. Okay. Let's check and make sure we have everything there. Oh. Oh crap. Let's fix that. Okay, there's +4, +10, plus color roulette. There we go. Okay. Model definitions have been fixed. Let's see if it works now. Create cards. Okay. Those are still the wrong cards. Okay. Right. Yeah, they should be the no mercy plus reds, +4s. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, do these at least look correct? Ooh, yes they do. Excellent. Okay, yep, we got the +4s, we got the discard alls, skip everyone. Cool. Now, do we have enough of these wilds? Okay, that is 8 reverse +4s. Excellent. We have 7 plus color roulettes. That's concerning. Okay, we got 4 of those, and we got 4 of these. Okay. Okay. I think we may have missed a color roulette on accident, so let's fix that now. That's weird that like loot table thing is so much larger than all the other folders, the other files. Anyways, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 listed here. What? Supposed to be count this is the 175th stream. Yo! Ah, I streamed 6 videos on Mixer. Oh no, I accidentally saved a random video. No! Okay. Okay, so what could be causing that? Let's reload, and let's actually do a proper card count. Just to check and make sure we have everything correctly sorted. Okay. Ah! Whoa. Alright, we've entered slideshow mode apparently. There we go. Okay. Looks like it's all fixed. Right then. Let's extract all the zeros. Make sure we have one of each new color. Not new color, but we need one per color there. And then the +2s. We have one additional one for each color. Excellent. Then we got one more skip per color. Excellent. And then we have one more reverse per color. And we also have the new... we should have 2 of each color of the +4s. So let's check up on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 2 of each color. Yay. Those are all the non-wild +4s. And then we need, I believe, 2 skip everyone's for each color. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what we got. 2 skip everyone's of each color. Yay. And then we have... we should have 3 of each color for discard alls. Which it seems that's exactly what we have. Excellent. Okay. And then lastly, we've got reverse +4s. Excellent. We got 8 of those. And then we should have 8 plus color roulettes. We indeed do. Yay. Okay. Great. We then should have 4 plus 6s. Come on. We have 3. And 4 plus 10s. Okay, so we're missing a +6. Also, do we at least have all the other counts? Yes, by the looks of things. Okay. In that case, there's an easy fix, which is to take one of the plus color roulettes, or one of the other cards here, and just stick them onto another chest. Stick it on this one. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. Alright. So those are all the 67. Nice. So that's all the Uno No Mercy cards. Wait, aren't this supposed to be 59? Or did I miscount over here? Let's see. How many are there supposed to be? Let's check. So, 1 more 0, 1 more draw 2, 1 more skip, 1 more reverse, 2 of each draw 4s, 12 discard alls, 8 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, and 8 of those. 68 cards. That's why the count screwed up. Okay. There are in fact supposed to be 68 cards. I have no idea how I screwed that up. That leaves 180 cards total, which I believe is 8 chests. Nope, still 7 chests. That's fine. Okay. Which also means we screwed up the drawing cards thing because I miscounted. Whoops. Okay. Let's hop into Eclipse. And we gotta regenerate all the we need to generate all the draw cards. All the draw card handlers. Whoopsie. Oopsie poopsie. No, it doesn't change too much. I don't think it changes anything at all, in fact. Yeah, it changes the distributing cards, and it changes the drawing cards. Java can't count, despite being a math major. At this point, I'm like a professional working mathematician. And I can't count. I tell you, not being able to count is my thing. Identity thief. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So those are the Uno No Mercy cards drawn. That we'll soon be generating how to actually draw all those things. In the meantime, let's see if we can get some card functionality going. So I've already gotten a bit of a head start with that. When it comes to actually playing the cards, right then. I do not like how that is done at all in the slightest. This is awful. Who came up with this? What idiot programmed this? Alright, the idiot was me. Alright. And here I'm wondering why it is that like the cards are so like trying to debug Uno is so cursed. Well, no wonder, it's because it's a mess. It's just an absolute disaster. Alright. Generating all the code for the drawing and discarding. I'm also going to update all the cards for the fast distributors. Actually, do those need to be updated? Because it's 7. Oh, we need 8 chests, don't we? How many chests can we handle? Okay, we can do 216 items. How many chests is that? 8. Oh, okay. So we actually don't need to update the distributing card system. Good. Okay. Yay! We just need to change the draw and discard. Which, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Let's see. We don't need those. We don't need push draw or pop discard. There we go. Don't like change, but I'm not afraid. Can't put it together anyway. Every page isn't the survey. Think we'll be okay. Yeah. And then we can drag on the shuffle discards, replace and replace. There we go. Alright, easy does it. Cool. I'm gonna put those folders back in the next time I decide to use this system for anything. And with that, your sweet got translated into sweat. That's fun. Anyways, let's see. I don't know. I like the fact that it has the translation feature. I just don't like the fact that it automatically translates. Like, I don't know. It's like the whole shoving AI down everyone's throats. Like, I don't want to be burning fuel just like every time I do a Google search. Sometimes I just want a Google search. You know? Okay. This is going to be a mess to untangle. Oh, I also did get started on the Uno spin functions, so let's actually dig into that. Yeah, so we got Uno attack. That was a very quick implementation. Uno spin, we do color draw, color discard, and swap hands. So, let's see. That should be dark side 0B. So these are compatible with the Uno flip. So you can have a Uno spin while you're also doing a Uno flip. So I figured that'd be fun. Okay. So now what I would like to do, see the previous method of stacking cards is really inefficient. So I have a new idea. Let's see. We've got, let's see. This is stacking. There we go. Yeah, so in the start stacking file, we've got the take your held item and temporarily store it, and then summon armor stands for each of the slots. And then and then stack play each one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is actually separate those into different functions. So we're gonna do stacking, move from inventory, itemc function. Good thing this file has already been made. All this code is already made. So that's where we summon and extract. There we go. From the player's inventory. Move from inventory. Let's even call this extract from inventory. There we go. Hello? Hello? I just got... OBS just disconnected, reconnected. Are we still good? Please tell me we're still okay. Okay. And then this is gonna do that. There we go. Cool. Alright, and then we're gonna run function Uno, the stacking, back to inventory. There we go. Okay, so now we gotta I gotta figure something out here. Yay, we're back! Okay. Let's do discard all color, that MC function. Because that's certainly part of the stacking. And we should have a setup for exactly that. Let's see. Discard all color. I think... So, in Pandemic, we have a system where basically it like communicates that, hey, discard this color. And I think we should do something similar here. Basically a communication board like this. So red, orange, pink, green, teal, blue, purple, and yellow, orange. There we go. Let's glow these signs. And we're going to put amethyst here whenever we're discarding all or drawing all, or drawing the color until we get one of these. I think that would be a reasonable thing to do. So let's see. Minus 356, minus 44. Okay, so first of all, let's add those to the Uno spin function. There we go. Okay. Oh, we did if versus unless. Oh, okay, never mind. That was a good idea then. Oopsie. I just replace darkside 0B with darkside 1B. There we go. Yeah, because if you're on the dark side, then you discard purples. But if you're not on the dark side, then you might not even be playing Uno Flip, in which case you should still be able to do the thing. Okay, that's a good idea then. In card games Uno, run set block there, amethyst block. There we go. And then if you are on the dark side, then we actually put the thing over here. Cool. And then yeah, we pretty much just copy that over and over. In card games Uno, and set block. Okay, so these are greens. Yes. Minus 357, minus 44. Amethyst block. Oops. Minus 457, minus 44. Okay. And then for blue, go one up a block there. Okay. Oops. And then here, you know what, it might be easier if we don't have wrap text. Yep, already can see that that's causing problems. There we go, or causing confusion for me. And confusion for me is a bug for the game. That's your Javamonk rule of wisdom. If you're confused, the game's not gonna work. Okay. Right, and then we need to do something similar here. There we go. Oops. And there we go. Okay. Sweet. And then we just gotta update these random number things for the spinner. There we go. And then, let's see. Okay. And then we do execute if score utemp spin wheel matches 1 through 4. Well, if it matches 7 through 8, then we run the function uno the stacking discard all color. There we go. And then if you spun a 1 through 4, you're drawing until you get that color. In which case, where do we even put that? Let's put that into special cards. Let's do draw color, that empty function. So this one's pretty straightforward. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do the special cards, draw color. There's multiple different ways to do a draw color, so we're just gonna include them all as a generalized thing right here. Okay, so first off, let's do draw color. Let's see. So first of all, which how do we do a draw color function? The idea with this is we want to basically draw. So we're actually going to have it be like kind of like the draw 4 system, as in players are still going to be able to like reverse and skip and whatever else with the draws. The difference is that this is going to be a variable amount. So let's see. So what we're going to do is scoreboard players add utemp draw cards 1. Is that what this function is called? Let's check. Nope, it's just called draw cards. Right, that's before we did the indicator thing. Okay, so you're guaranteed to draw 1 card. And then we do execute unless items entity at e predicate equals uno in dimension. Oh, uh-oh. Hello? Are we back? Hello? Hello? YouTube just glitched out for some reason. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do if the block here indicating red is an amethyst block, and the top card is not a red block, a red item. Actually, unless specifically it's a dark. Oh crap. See, the problem here is we want to make sure that if you're playing Uno Flip and you're supposed to actually plus colors only exist on the dark side, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. Never mind, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Then run scoreboard players add utemp draw cards 1. There we go. Is there a smarter way to do this? Okay. How about if you're holding a red item, then add 1. Actually do run return run add 1, because we only want to care about the topmost card of that color. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I am not doing that for 180 cards, so we're gonna have this Java code do it for us. Okay. For int card equals going from 1, going up to 180. So we're gonna do system.out.println Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. We could also do a black magic thing. Do we want to do some black magic? Because I'd be down for that. It would certainly help with making things efficient. And actually, with black magic, I wonder if we can actually get the flipping to not be dumb. Okay. What's the worst that can happen with black magic? Yeah, there you go. There you go, CJ. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. That's exactly how things should be done. Remember, kids, black magic is fun, and you should do it with no regard for the consequences. Okay, so in that case, let's see what we can do with this. Oops. Ah. Okay, so this is the one where we have 180 different spawns. But here what we're going to do is... so if we're trying to get the red, draw until you get reds, then we're going to run data storage. Actually, no. Data modify storage. Uno. Draw color. Draw color. Set value. We're going to do yeah, we'll just set it to the thing. Set it to the name of the color, and that way all we gotta check is the name of that particular color. Okay. Okay. So we can do that. Oops. Ah! There we go. Okay. And then if it's this guy, we make it pink instead. Actually, we should do the opposite colors a different way. So we'll do green. Actually, let's just type the thing that we want. Green 1B. Here's blue, and here's yellow. And then for the flipped colors, we're gonna have a different thing entirely. Okay, so first of all, these need to be X value -4. And then this will be dark side 1B, pink 1B. There we go. And teal. Well, actually, no, we don't need... Do we need that? Let's see. So, plus colors only exist on the flip side. So that means you're only ever going to draw the flipped colors. So actually, it's fine. Okay. Never mind. We don't need to do this. That's overcomplicated. And we should be trying not to overcomplicate. There we go. Okay. So now based on that, we're now going to run the function uno the stacking. No, not the stacking, it's the special cards. Draw color, one color. And this time I'm going to do with storage, uno draw color. And then this is where we do the fancy shenanigans. So we're going to do, we put a $sign there. Oops, actually, hold on. Let's draw out what we want this code to do first. Ah, crap. Of course I saved it. Okay, never mind. So we're going to do execute if items entity at E, put it equals uno in dimension, tag equals card 1. So if the top card has the particular color. Hello? We back? Hello? I don't know why OBS is doing that. But anyways. Yay! Okay. Let's check and see if this actually works. So now, whoops. Ah! There we go. Okay. We're back to existing frames. I'd like to place an amethyst block right there. Now, let's grab an armor stand. Data merge entity u show arms, and u shall now be tagged as card 1. There we go. I'm going to give you a red card, and I want you to then tell me, do you have, or are you going to draw that red card? Ah! Objective, set display, sidebar, remove. Okay. Now scoreboard players get from utemp draw cards. Okay, good. None is set. So now let's run the function uno the special cards draw color. Holy smokes, it actually worked. Ooh, Ace is doing a dance session. Yay, that's fun. But holy smokes, that actually worked. Okay. Let's... Let's see if it could work for the whole draw cards thing. Actually, this should be draw card one. Okay. So we only have one line of code to actually print out here, and it's just this. Ow. Okay. There we go. Do you ever get something hanging from your lip and so you like bite at it, but then you realize you should, but then it feels like you like ripped half your lip apart? Yeah, that's my life now. And then we should also do, at the very end, we'll do execute unless items entity. If nobody has the okay. I feel that for my gums. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, that also sucks. Draw cards. Excellent. And we'll do that same thing. So if none of them have it, then we're going to run execute store result score. You're basically just gonna draw all the cards that you currently have, all the cards that are currently in the draw pile. So that's the maximum, is the number of cards in the draw pile. Store results score, run, execute if items entity at E, but it equals uno in dimension, tag equals draw cards, weapon.main hand, flipped fungus on a stick. There we go. So we have one of each thing for up to 180 things. Oh, we should do run, return, run. There we go. And then if nobody has if none of these cards have the color that you're looking for, then just draw the entire deck. So, yeah. There we go. Cool. And that's that. Yay. Okay. Cool. I dare say that should be complete now. I wonder if we can actually test that. Okay. So currently the color is all the reds. Oh, crap. Activate game function changes the lobby thing. Crap. I spent so long on that. Okay. What's up, Winter? Congrats. You have... Well... Yeah, you have witnessed an accidental master reset that just nuked everything that I did to the lobby area. Whoopsie. That's fun. Well, you see here, CJ, I believe I showed you like the new panel selection for the different Uno games. Yeah, that got nuked. Because apparently activating the game master resets by default. Yay. Whoopsie. And of course I didn't save that lobby because I was actively working on it still. Okay. Well. What are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, so how can we replicate this thing? We're gonna do function Uno this is start game. Let's create the cards. This is gonna be the basic deck. We'll also run function Uno draw and discard, summon discard, summon draw, and then we're gonna do Uno this start game. We're gonna distribute cards. That should put everything into the discard pile. Please. Bandit just walked in and said, "This," as in, "Hi." I don't understand how you managed not to lose your mind doing these coding and whatnot. What's up, Phantom Toast? Good to see ya. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. What happened here? Well, anyways, let's see. So, let's say I want to draw immunity building. I've been working on this for years. Okay, so scoreboard players get, what's the current draw cards? None. Okay. Now, I want to draw how many cards would we have to draw if we wanted to draw reds? Okay. Well, that's definitely incorrect. Draw cards, right? Why are you being stupid? Excuse me. Okay, we have this storage. Draw color, one color. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's do it the hard way. Okay. First one doesn't have a red card. Second one doesn't have a red card. Actually, let's check. Do any of these have red cards? Yes. Okay, good. Does number 3 have a red card? Does number 4 have a red card? Does number 5 have a red card? Okay, number 5 has a red card. Good. Now, why are you not running? Function Uno. Is this special cards? Draw color, one color with storage Uno draw color. Excuse me? Why? Hello? I mean, I should have returned. Data get storage. Right. Why? What seems to be your problem? I mean, we saw it work earlier. Draw color one being. The draw color is set to red, which is supposed to be the case. Z. Oh yeah, why Z? Why art thou stupid? There it goes. And now it works. Why? What the heck? Why? That's so weird. Okay. Well, anyways, because we did the black magic thing, this should also work if it wasn't red that we wanted to do. Let's set this to sandstone. Let's say instead we wanted to draw blues. Okay. Now draw color. I didn't see anything getting returned. Well, that worked. Hold up. Reset. U10. Draw cards. Okay, so it looks like according to this, the top card is a blue card. So that'll only be a draw one in that case. And that's correct! The top card is in fact a blue card. Okay. And now the second to the top is a yellow card. Let's see if we can detect that. Notice I am changing nothing about the code. All I'm doing is updating these blocks. This is the power of black magic. Ah. Reet instead of reset. Oh no, did I just kill S's? I think I might have just killed S's by spelling reset as reet. Yep, 2 cards. Yay. CJ, did that count as killing the S? Leaving it up to CJ to decide that. Java, have mercy. This is Uno no mercy. By definition, no mercy can be given. 24 cards, holy smokes. So if you selected green, then that would have just instantly created a plus 24. Good grief. That would be mean. Okay. Sign errors counted twice in one of my streams. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Now, one thing I want to test is if... Okay, so I'm going to do... For each draw cards... if items entity at S has weapon.main hand warped fungus on a stick, custom data green. I'm now going to go through and nuke every green card. Okay. So now I want to test. Okay, not a set. Now, draw color. How many will it have us draw? 144 cards. Wait, what? Aren't there only 112 cards? Weapon at main hand. Fungus on a stick. There's a... Why are there 144 cards? This is doing no mercy. Why are there purple and black squares? Hello? And also, why is it looking like this? That's not how it's supposed to go. Well, anyways, that's the Does that mean there's more letters in the alphabet now? Well, we created the letter alphabet as a letter. Okay. Have S's been murdered? Have I brutally murdered the S's? I think yes. Let's count it. For the bit. Okay. Here we go. Updating the document. Okay. Ooh, actually, here's a question. Which S? Because previously we replaced A's with S's because CJ spelled cheats as chests. So, which S got deleted? Yeah, the original S or the do we want all original S's gone or do we want yeah, okay, let's just do that. Original S's are now gone. So the only S's that can happen are because A's got replaced with S's. Yeah, that's just straight up an alphabet murder. So yeah. It's been a while since that's happened. The last time was June 10th, and the time before that was May 31st, losing T. So, yeah, we've lost C and we've lost S. Yeah, we don't need the OGS anymore. Okay, excellent. This is nightmarish. Well, that's what happens when you keep a running joke going for so long. Okay, drawing cards of one color works now. Yes! Okay, we can now officially draw color. So now, we gotta discard color. So let's see. Well, this one's actually pretty straightforward. Because we can do execute in card games Uno. If block minus 356 minus 44 is an amethyst block. At least you get this joke. Yeah, it's fine. The reference to that is that Give Me Christmas Countdown 2022, CJ made a joke that the horse that I named Nope was my wife, and I proceeded to not get that joke for 3 entire years. So, yeah. Let's see. So if we're discarding all of one color, so this is in this stacking. Well, first of all, we want to do the extract from inventory. We extract from the inventory. We discard all the cards of that particular color and then give you back your inventory. Okay, so then we're going to do execute as at E. Predicate equals Uno in dimension. Tag equals player inventory. Run execute if items entity at S. Weapon.main hand is a warped fungus on a stick with custom data red 1B. Then run function, not run function. Actually, no, do run function. Run function, Uno, the draw and discard, push discard. Basically, discard all cards that are reds. There we go. And this one's actually pretty straightforward. So we can just copy paste this over and over. Oops. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There we go. And then discard all green, discard all blue, discard all yellow, discard all pink, discard all green or teal, discard all purple, and discard all orange. There we go. Sweet. Ow. I just unpopped my jaw. Just hurting myself all over the place today. Okay. Okay. So that's that. Yeah. So we pretty much have the Uno spin basically ready to go. The only thing we gotta fix up is the swapping hands thing. And I think with that, don't we already have that as a feature though? Activate the 7. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Special 7. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Exactly like that. You can literally just run function Uno the special cards special 7. Easy does it. And I think just because swapping hands is no longer just something for the 7s, I think we should change the texture of this thing. We'll keep it called a special 7, but be careful. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So that also means we should change the language file here. punch someone to swap hands. Okay, good enough. In that case, so instead of it just being a giant 7, I like the orange, and I like the fact that it looks like one of those round tokens. Let's maybe do, if we just do 2 arrows like this, maybe? Oh yeah. Does this look like swapping hands? What do we think? Yep. Okay. Phantom Dust approved. That's the new texture. Okay. Easy does it. Okay. So now, what's left? Let's see. So at this point, the main thing is the card functionalities. And that's just gonna be a pain. Because, yeah, so special 7 done. Uno spin done. So, yes. Okay, so that means Uno attack and Uno spin are now ready to go. Okay. You know what? I don't feel like doing much more programming today, so I think I'm gonna refix this lobby, and then maybe hop onto the server and play some games. That sounds fun. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then here, we actually have 2 more levers. One here and one here. I don't remember which one was attack versus spin, though. Okay. Which one was which? That's the question. So drawing cards, that's where Uno attack comes in. That was this block. Okay. So this one is Uno attack. And just no. And then this one is Uno spin. Versus no. Okay. So this one's attack, this one's Uno spin. Cool. Okay. So that's that. And then we have over here. Over here was the panel of cards. So we had normal deck. We had Uno No Mercy, Uno Flip, and Uno Flex. Actually, okay. If we're gonna do the... Okay. I have an idea for the flip card stain. Okay. I don't know if it'll work, so I'll keep the old code just in case. But we can do some black magic for this as well. CJ's almost done. Yay! Okay. So this is the code to flip one item. And we do that for every possible combination of items. So I think that's dumb. Let's see what we can do about that instead. So we're gonna do $ there. So if you're currently on the light side and your item model is that thing. Ooh. Okay, so the models and the language files are the same. So I think what we can do here is actually light side, dark side, data modify to be the dark side version. Okay. This is basically doing exactly what the Java code does, which is kind of awesome. There we go. There we go. Skip. There we go. And there we go. Okay. And then okay. So flipping one set of cards will do this. Let's put $ on each of these guys. Okay. Okay. Let's do the actual flip cards now. Okay. So, when we're actually flipping the cards, we need to... So, with this new function, we need to actually figure out how, like, what exactly it is that we're flipping. So, let's see. Okay. Good thing we have some Uno flip cards over here, actually. Okay, so this one's a red 2 and a purple 1. Is that purple, I think? I think that's purple. Yep. Okay. So let's say we have this red 2 and purple 1. Let's see here. So we're going to do data merge entity u show arms. Okay. Cool. Now, we're going to do data get entity u. We're going to do equipment.mainHand.components.minecraft item model. Okay. And then, let's see. We're going to data modify storage. We're going to draw color. This one's going to be flip model. Flip model. We're going to have light side, dark side. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can just extract that side. Set from entity u. Item model. Can we list splice? Or can we string splice? So first of all, what's this going to do? Let's go forward. Data get storage. I want right side. There we go. And then can we modify set string? Oh. Okay. What if we did set string entity u? Aha! We can list splice. Okay, how many characters is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, starting at 29 and ending at 30. Well, actually, we don't know. Okay, let's just go to 100. Crap. Okay, fine. Let's just do 35. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this is promising. Okay, so we can list splice. Now, if we could just extract this that one little bit, that would be ideal. Wait, we don't have to. Why are we list splicing? We don't have to do that. That's what custom data is for on the actual cards themselves. The doy. Okay. Yeah. Why? No. Okay. If items entity at S weapon the main hand whipped fungus on a stick has custom data. We can search through each possible card, not every combination of cards. So we want dark side 0. Actually, we don't care what side you're on. All we care about is on your light side, do you have a 1, which is a red? Actually, we don't even care about that. We just care, do you have a 1s on your light side? Then data modify storage uno draw color light side. Left side set so we can set it to 1 and then staple on the color as well. So if you're a red card, for example, okay, data modify storage that light side set value is going to be 2 in this case, and then I then want to append value red. Yes, that's the list. Whoops. Append string. Okay. How about insert? Merge. Is it Now prepend is up and append are both for lists. What if we do that though? Okay. We set one string to be 2. Then append value red. So now right side should say 2 and red as 2 different things. And then data modify storage u right side 0 merge string storage u right side 1. Expected object, nope. Okay, so it's not merge. Append expected a list. Okay. Insert, nope. Set. Okay. Ah, man. Okay, so now we have red and red. Dang it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Fine. We'll do it this way. Okay. So you can't staple strings to each other. Dang it. Okay. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I'll draw a color. Right side. Ah well. So be it. It's still an improvement, and instead all that just means is that we're instead gonna be passing in 4 different arguments. One for light side number, light side color, dark side number, dark side color. That's all that means. Right. Light side num, light side color. There we go. Back to projective set. Ooh, nice. Right, so this should be dark side num. There we go. There we go. And then here, dark side num, dark side color. So this is a new model definition. Okay. And then this will just be light side num, light side color. Okay. And then I guess we'll need a separate thing for wilds, because those do work by different rules. Yeah. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skip, reverse, +1. We have skip. We have reverse. We have +1. Those are the main ones. Oh, and also flip. So we got skip, reverse, +1, and flip. And then I guess okay. Well, I guess we could still flip the wilds just as long as we don't. What's that gonna do? I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Wild 1B. It should be wild card 0. Wild resolved, maybe. So basically, if the wild's already been resolved and already a color has been chosen, those will still flip as well, because that's important. Okay. Set value flip. Then we'll set it to wild. And then if it's +2, there we go. Okay. And then we do, actually, we have 4 different colors to keep track of. Red, green, blue, and yellow. There we go. There we go. And then, that's light side num, light side color. And then we got to do all the same thing, but for the dark side. There we go. This is not flip skip, it's skip everyone. We do have flipped reverse though, +5. Flipped flip. Flipped wild resolved, flipped wild, plus color, and then we have pink, teal, purple, and orange. There we go. Purple, teal, pink, and then here we do that. Skip everyone. That's +5. Flip, and then we have flipped wild and plus color. Cool. And then we need a separate function for we'll need a separate function to handle the wilds. Or at least if there's wilds on one or both sides, we'll need a separate function for that. Let's actually create that second function over here. So if there's a wild on the light side, that's actually going to require a different thing as well. Because here we're going to have light side. We can use the same light side num. So this is assuming the light side has a wild, the dark side has just a average, like the standard crap, whatever else. And then over here, we'll set that. Light side num. And then here we just set to light side num. And yeah, that's that. Cool. So this time we'd only store it in the light side num part. Okay. So if the wild resolved is 0 for wilds or +2s, then we just set the light side num to that. Actually, not custom data wild resolved 0b. There we go. And actually that way we can just directly copy this exact same code. And we don't care about this. Okay. So then if you don't have an unresolved wild, then go ahead and set the color to whatever. Actually, we don't even need to do that, because by definition it's not going to be, if there's no color set, it's obviously an unresolved wild. Yeah. I was already accidentally very smart when I was doing this. So let's take advantage of how accidentally smart I was. Why the heck not? Okay. Flipped. In fact, what am I doing? I don't need that. We could just pass in a... Oh, but we do need underscores. Oh, wait. Underscores are already provided. We can just pass in a blank color. Yes. Okay. So we can do... if items entity... Whipped. Just pass in an empty color because it's an unresolved wild, so who cares? And it's an empty string, so it's not going to add anything. Ayo. Okay. So if it's not a red, and it's not a green, it's not a blue, and it's not a yellow, then it must be an unresolved wild, in which case pass in an empty color. Ayo. There we go. And then we do the same thing over here. If it's not a pink and it's not a teal, and it's not a purple and it's not an orange, that means you got yourself an unresolved wild, so that means put in a blank color. And then we run function uno, the special cards, flip cards, one card. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready to potentially witness some magic? It's either going to do some magic, or it's going to absolutely implode on itself. You ready for this? Run function uno. The special cards. Flip cards. Go. Or it could do nothing at all. That's also perfectly fine. Cool. I am curious. Did it at least store the thing? Get the storage. Okay, so it did determine light side number is... Wait, what? Oh. Ah, it's because I'm an idiot. Whoopsie. Yep, we're accidentally saving it all on light side and dark side. So let's just do that. Starting from here. There we go. Let's try that. The magical spell of whoopsie. Okay. Now. 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, did that do anything? Okay, so we do now have light side numbers 2, light side colors red, dark side colors purple, dark side... Why is there no dark side number? Oh, right. Because I didn't have the new system before. That's fine. Let's just pick one of the ones that have... Shoot. I did just implement a new system for... Okay, let's do this yellow 8. Yellow 8, teal 7. So with this guy, we actually need to modify some things because the new loot tables actually do a different system now. Let's do data, modify, entity u, equipment.mainHand.Minecraft components Minecraft custom data dot flip 7s set value 1b. There we go. Okay, so it has an 8 yellow on the outside, 8 yellow, 7 teal. Flipped 7s, 1b. So flipped 7 with a teal, yellow 8s. Okay. This should work. Okay. Let's reload. Just in case. Okay. Now. Flip. I said flip. Okay, what's going on? Can we get a data storage? Okay, so it did detect the correct thing. Huh. Okay, so it got that correct. Oh, right. With storage, Uno, draw color. Let's try this. Did you see that? Yellow 8, teal 7. Flip. Oh, oh, right. Holy crap. We just flipped the card almost instantly. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Okay. Let's, there's one little bit of code that I forgot to add on to this function here, which is actually marking the fact that you just flipped the cards. That's at the very bottom here. There. Okay. Reload. Now. Okay. Here we go. And flip. And flip. And flip. And flip. And flip. And flip. Yes! Holy crap. Okay. Let's try a wild. I'm feeling wild. Let's try wild. Wild on one side, teal 5 on the other. This is an unresolved wild too. So, flip. Okay, so that's a problem. Oh, right, because we need to modify a thing. be a flipped 5. Flip. Nope. Okay. Hold up. I really want to get this working. And then we can end the stream. Okay. Wild with a 5 teal. So teal, flipped 5. Wild 1B. Okay. So this is wild 1B. Yeah, let's check the storage. Okay. Light side, wild. Dark side, 5. Light side color, blank. Dark side color, teal. Okay. Well, then what's the problem? What's going on? Why you know wiki? Looks like it didn't run at all. Huh. Okay, get your data and get storage. Why you know working? Okay, let's check. Understand. Opened up main hand. Whatever. I just want to check. Do you have that item model? Or can you detect that you have that as an item model? Okay. So in this case, dark side color would be teal. Dark side num is 5. Light side color blank. Light side num wild. Yes. Okay. So then, what seems to be the problem? Function, Uno, uses special cards. Flip cards, 1 card. Oops. With storage, view. That worked. Wait, what? Yeah, that worked. What? Hold up. Let's go that wild back. Oh, that's a +5 on the other side. I think I got this wild. Yes. Wild with the teal 5 on the other side. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Flip cards. It did work. Flip, 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 flip. Holy crap. Oh my golly. Okay. let's actually modify the model slightly. Let's make it not an unresolved wild. Let's resolve this wild. Let's see. Data get you equipment dot main hand dot components Minecraft item model. Okay. I now want to set this to be set value. We want Uno flip dark side. Let's resolve this to be, say, a green. There we go. We'll also need to update the custom data to reflect that. Okay. So this is data modify dot green set value 1B. There we go. That's how we normally do this. Okay. So now this is a resolved wild. Now, will this flip? Okay, we don't have translation text. That's fine. We just don't have that because that's not relevant. Flips back to being a teal 5. Yo. Okay. All right. Okay, one more test. Let's do wilds on both sides. Okay, so we got to get the custom data correct. The custom data is, this is a wild on one side, and let's put a plus color on the other side. And then we want item model to be Uno flip. Let's start on the light side. Wild plus color. Okay, this is a wild and a plus color on the other side. Stick that onto there. Now, flip it. Oh, right. I need to mark the fact that it's on dark side 0. Okay. This is dark side 0B. There we go. Okay. Now, flip. Flip. Why you no flipping? Okay. Data get storage. Oh. Oh, right. That's a quick 6. Right, that should have worked though. Okay, so these should all be dark side numbers. So light side color and dark side color should be blank. Oh, right, because I forgot to delete this part of the code. There we go. Also, that's really interesting that it just straight up won't do anything until you have a correct thing. There we go. Plus color on one side, wild on the other side. There we go. Plus color. Flip. Now we have a wild and a plus color, and it shows us a wild. Flip, 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 flip. Holy smokesies. We did it. Now this is a much better way to flip cards. And in fact, this is a way to staple the cards together. We can staple the cards together! Okay. Holy smokes! I'm so excited! You know what? Just to prove this point, we're not gonna end it until we staple the cards together. That's how we're gonna do this. Yes, I just moved the goalpost, but you know what? I'm way too excited, and I'm actually making progress here. So, you know what? This is my show. We're doing my way. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, we have Uno flip there. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not... No bueno. Right then. So. How to flip one card. Or really staple one card to the other. Well... Okay, so this is the old function. So we're going to need a separate function to staple the cards, and also a function to... because the stapling is what's going to be the whole run this function with storage. Okay. So what do we do here? We choose random cards to add staple light and staple dark. And then... Okay. And then we skip all of this garbage. Instead, we do... we're going to do... go into the special cards. The same thing we did with flipping cards. There we go. Okay. We're going to slightly modify this, of course. This start game. Uno flip. One card staple with that storage. Okay. And then... we do okay, there we go. So we're gonna make all of these be about staple light. In dimension tag equals staple light. There we go. And also do this staple light. And we're going to have all unresolved wilds, but that's fine. And then here, we're going to make this about staple dark. There we go. Okay. And then, yep. And now we do with storage Uno draw color. Kill the staple dark. Add the tags. That part's fine. The point is, let's see. We're gonna copy this code directly. This will be Uno flip one card staple. And this time we don't even have to worry about this. That's a whole 2 lines of code that we can just delete, because who cares? In fact, we don't even need that. Teehee. There we go. And we're going to automatically start on the light side, so there we go. And there we go. That's it. That's all we need to do. Okay. Ooh. Right. We need to go into Uno flip one card. We're going to execute as staple light. Mention equals staple light run function. Okay. 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 Let's actually try to do this. I have this red 6. I'm going to give it to the center stand. We're going to tag you as staple light. And then let's grab another card. Let's staple a 6 to a 7 because funny. We're going to do data. We can't do that. Okay, data merge entity U. Show your arms. And tags shall be staple dark. Okay, there we go. And so that's not going to be a yellow 7, that's going to be an orange 7. So let's do that. Data modify entity U equipment dot main hand dot components dot Minecraft custom data set value. There's going to be flipped 7s, and it's going to be orange. There we go. Now, let's go into Uno flip one card. I don't think we shouldn't have any temp card holders. Should also have temp dark holders. Yes. Okay, so this should go without a hitch. Okay, now we reload, and now can we staple one card to the other? Let's find out. Function Uno the start game flip cards, or no, Uno flip one card. Go. Whip fungus on a stick. Yay. Alright, what happened here? Oh. Okay, that's just poorly formatting the function. Right, the dollar sign disappeared. Let's fix that. Okay. Yep. White fungus on a stick. Oof. Okay. Right. Let's do that again. Which ones were we gonna stick together? Okay. We're gonna stick a red 6 to a yellow 7. Or really, it was gonna be an orange 7. Actually, it doesn't matter at all what this card looks like. Data merge entity U. Show your arms. And your tag will now be staple dark. There we go. Oops. And then we gotta modify your data so that you're actually compatible. There we go. Bam, you are now a orange 7, despite it looking like a red 6. Okay, now, whoops, reload, and function, Uno, the start game, Uno flip, one card. 3, 2, 1. Stable. That did not work. It didn't do anything. What? Huh? Well, that's weird. Okay, what did the storage end up being? Okay, light side 6, dark side 7, light side color red, dark side orange. Okay, so it registered just fine. It just didn't actually do the thing, like at all. Huh? Let's try that again. Okay. You there, Mr. Armistand. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Here, take this card. You are stable dark. And what you actually have in your hand, it is not a yellow 7 as you presume. It is in fact an orange 7. And now I would like you to staple that to this guy. Actually, you know what? Just give me a wood fungus for future reference. So, actually, no. It should be flipped 7s. Orange 1B. There we go. Here you go. Give me that. Yeah, you can have that. Okay. Now, let's check and make sure this actually says stable dark, stable light. Okay. Reload. And now. And Uno flip. One card. Go. That still did nothing. Why? It didn't even transfer the thing. Why? Oh, I think I know why. And it's actually kind of dumb. Okay. Here, take a card. You, sir. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now, one card, staple to another. Go. Red 6, orange 7. Heck yeah. Okay. And now, run function Uno the special cards. Flip cards. All right. We need to first data modify you equipment.mainHand.components.flip. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 Minecraft custom data set value. Wait, no. Dot dark side set value 0b. There we go. Now flip. Ha! 6, 7. Holy smokes. We just did it. We just did it. That's just it. Holy smokes. Okay, if we do Uno flip one card, okay, good. Okay, now I really want to test something. Proud but still dejected sigh. Okay. What if we run function Uno the start game Uno flip? What if we just did that? Okay. Real quick. Set block, minus 68, 58, minus 21. Amethyst block. Okay. Will this crash the server like I kept thinking it would? Now that we've updated the code, will it still destroy everything? Shall we find out? Here we go. Uno, the start game. I want you to create the cards. This is it. If this works, Uno Flip is officially going to be in business. Go. Let's see how long it takes for high. Oh my. We didn't run into max commands. We didn't crash anything. It's only 174 ticks behind, which is divided by 20. 180 divided by 20 is 9. We're only 9 seconds behind? Yo. Now the better question is, did the cards actually load in properly? Let's see. Spread players around me. Spread distance 1, max range 15. False. Add E, tag equals temp card holders. Data merge, entity, add S, invisible, 0. Okay. Let's test for real. Did all the cards load in correctly? Well, actually, we can actually just check from here. All the dark side cards are just right here. They're just there. Everything got stapled. Okay. Now here's the real test. Temp card holders. Run function Uno the special cards. Can we flip all the cards at once? Because this is something that I was not able to do before. Okay. Did that max out the commands? Oh my goodness. Okay. On the server is actually slightly more restricted. So let's test that. Max command sequence length. On the server, it's 300,000. Flip. Did everybody flip? Everybody flipped. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do one final test and see if creating cards still actually works with the under the 300,000 limit. Function Uno, the start game, create cards. See how long it takes to say hi. Okay, hi. Nothing in the chat. Oh my golly. Goodbye, you stupid command blocks. We don't need you. Holy smokes. What the actual heck? That just... What do you mean that just worked? What? What do you mean I can delete all that and okay, that's fine. What do you mean I can delete an entire 1.3 megabyte file? What do you mean I can delete this awkward thing? What do you mean I can delete this 4 megabyte file to flip cards? Oh my golly. What fountain I've elected to drink from today? That fountain is called Black Magic. We did some Black Magic sorcery, and it freaking worked. That's what happened. Holy smokes. Can we delete this discard pile, please? Oh, card holder. Right. Oh my goodness gracious. Good freaking grief. Oh my gosh. Uno flip works. The flip and the staple and all the things, they work. What the heck? What do you mean I can... Hold up. Long load times? No long load times. It's just a normal game. Okay. Oh my golly. Okay. And I think with that is a good place to end this stream. Good freaking grief. Okay. I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh. It just worked. It works. Okay, well, I think I'll see y'all next time. Yes, we've been blessed by the Foxo black magic. Hold up, let's go over to the painting. Oops, it's so hard to control. Hang on. Ah, here we go. All praise the Foxo. The Foxo is great and has gifted us black magic with which to do Uno flip. Holy moly. Alright. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!